What's good, everybody? Um, as I mentioned before, I'm going to finish reviewing Wu-Tang's second album. Um, yeah. So with this album, I already talked about the first disc. The second disc is what, in my opinion, I kind of feel is more superior than the first one because a lot of the best songs on this album are here. Energy was still good. They kind of went more darker turn with some of the themes and stuff like that. So yeah, first song, the intro, um, it just Risen Jizza, it takes samples from the Duel to the Death movie. Then we have one of my all-time favorite hip hop songs of all time, Triumph, which is everybody just kills it. Um, but of course, I gotta give credit when credit's due. The Inspector Deck's verse. You guys have heard the verse, I know people who were not even like Wu Tang fans that know that whole verse from top to bottom and shit like that. So yeah, very dope song right there. That beat alone, very iconic beat and shit like that. The strings and everything. Oh, I forgot to mention, Inspector Deck won a hip hop quotable of the month for his verse for that song. And so with that beat, there was an interview where RZA said like to make that beat, he had to combine three different beat machines together and stuff like that because he started in New York, but he didn't finish the beat until he was in Cali and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of thought that was pretty interesting. And that's one thing I loved about. That's one thing I loved about RZA and shit like that when he was in the SP 1200. When he used the SP 1200 and shit like that, his beats had like more grittier when he was using that. I think like after he stopped using it, it kind of was hit or miss though. But that's another story for a different day. Um, Impossible, which is playing in the background, is the next track. That's Fourth Disciple and RZA produced that one. RZA, you got Ghostface, Takitha, and Raekwon on that song. Pretty much, it's talking about the inner city struggles, and it talking about like drop some 5%, 5%, some 5%, some 5% trivia and stuff like that. Um, yeah, but this song, as Inspector Deck, he stole the show, the Triumph. I kind of feel like Ghostface stole the show with this verse on Impossible. And even RZA himself called that verse like the best verse in Wu-Tang history. So yeah, very dope song. Ghostface won the Source Magazine's Rap of the Year award for that verse too. Then we have Little Ghetto Boys, which features Raekwon, Wizard, Capadonna, Ghostface, and Method Man. But it's mostly a Raekwon and Capadonna song. Self-explanatory again. Just self-explanatory. It's talking about, of course, life in the ghetto and stuff like that. Um, Donnie had that Donnie Hathaway sample, very popular sample. I know Dr. Dre, he used that sample and stuff like that on the Chronic album. Deadly Melody is the next song. That's another song where it has Master Killer, You Got RZA, Method Man, Jizza, Street Life, Ghostface, and Dreddy Cougar, RZA, Method Man, and Deck on a post-song dialogue. Deadly Melody, whew, that was a banger right there. Probably one of the most slept on posse cuts in Wu-Tang history. I mean, they all delivered in that song. Slept on as fuck. The City is the next song, which is Inspector Deck. Um, yeah, man. That's another thing too about this album has like a lot more solo songs than 36 Chambers because with 36 Chambers, the only solo song that was there was Method Man. Well, I think this one had more. Inspector Deck has a solo song, ODB, You God. But in my opinion, The City is the best solo song off this album. I mean, Inspector Deck just proved that he just stepped his whole game up with his whole album. Lyrically wise, I feel like he and him and Ghostface lyrical wise did their thing off this album. So yeah, the projects, which has Shaheem, Raekwon, You God, Method Man, and Ghostface, in my opinion, kind of left off where the city left off. He's talking about like struggles in the projects, basically struggles in the projects and shit. Very dope song. I kind of prefer that one than the city. Bells of War is the next one. You God, Method Man, Rhythm, Master Killer, Method Man, Ghostface, all in that song. That's like one of the most darkest songs off this album. Cause it's basically talking about psychological warfare. Yet they still have the braggadocious lyrics, but it's talking about like psychological warfare and how, in a way, what I got from that song is how much we're slaves in today's society and stuff like that. Just judging from the lyrics in general. Like let me pull up some of the lyrics and see what. So I'm gonna read something from you guys verse. He said, use a firearm good, bloods go for heart swelling. Instant the spasm, yes the dirty herb has 'em. Throw bread thugs instant the phantasm. Verbal spot spark the word, visit my scripture. Like very vivid imagery right there. And what I got from that is like, um, I think this is talking about Wu Tang in general, how they basically are true to themselves. They're always dropping knowledge in their music and things of that nature. So, yeah. And also, with this song, I kind of feel like this is another one of them songs where RZA's productions was just on some other stuff. Like his production. You know what? I'm gonna save that till after. I'm gonna say that till after this review. Next song is the MGM featuring Ghost and Raekwon. That's another fan favorite song. A nice storytelling song with a twist. See, what happened was Ghost and Raekwon, they go to this boxing match. In '94, Julio Cesar Chavez and Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, and they're just rapping, talking about the fight, going back and forth. But the way they do it is just so dope. I mean, the chemistry was just right there. Very great song right there. If it wasn't for Triumph or Deadly Season, this could have been the best song off this album. Off this. Yeah. Dog Shit is the next one. That has Older Bastard. Raekwon and Method Man coming in interludes. Dog Shit. That song was okay. I mean, it's an Older Bastard song, so you guys should know what to expect. Erratic rhymes, dirty style, things of that nature. So, yeah. Duck Season is the next song. That's another interesting track right there because Raekwon, from what I looked up, Raekwon didn't actually he didn't like the song though. He was just flowing. But I think what had happened was, RZA he saw the rhymes he wrote, and he was making the beat for Duck Season. And so he loved Raekwon's rhyme so much that he just let him have two verses on that song. Ray didn't want to do this song at first, but he just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill it and stuff. So yeah, and I kind of feel like Raekwon actually did his thing on this song. I mean, Riz and Meth, they did good, but Ray stole the show on that one. And it's kind of crazy because no disrespect to Raekwon, but usually when he's collaborating with other people like Ghost or Inspector Deck, majority of times he will sometimes get on his own song and shit like that. And I'm a huge Raekwon fan. You know, I love Raekwon and shit like that. Love the whole Wu in general, but it's something that always struck me. You know. Then we have Hell's Wind Staff, which is Street Life, Ghostface, Inspector Deck, Method Man, Viz and Raekwon. Um, that song was okay. Not really too crazy on that one. Ketas is the next song. Dope, dope, dope song right there. Um, to be honest, I think you got did his thing. You got in deck, they did his thing on that one. Um, love the beat. True Master, he did his thing on the beat though. Very dope song right there. And then we get to Black Shampoo. Okay, so as much as I have praised you guys, you know, he did do his thing on this album. Black Shampoo was not a strong choice for this album. It didn't really fit the whole album. It was just kind of like, it kind of fit more his solo album, in my opinion. It was just hor- horrendous. I could have done without that one. Second Coming, this next one, that has no Wu members. It just has the in-house singer Takitha. That one, Takitha, she's a good singer, but she's no Blue Raspberry. She's no Blue Raspberry, cause Blue Raspberry, that girl can sing though. But she did a thing on this one. And the last song on this album, The Closing, is Raekwon, you know, talking and stuff, you know. And that's all the songs off this album. Sorry about that. To sum up the whole album, this album is a very good album. It's a classic album, in my opinion. I mean, this was Wu Tang's answer to everyone saying, "Oh well, um, they can't do another 36 chambers. They can't top that." I mean, they didn't want to make another 36 chambers. Like they had some song had a 36 chambers vibe to it, but they went more they went more wow, they just went more cautious with their song. Like they had more cautious songs. Cause 36 Chamber, they didn't give a fuck. They were just saying, I fucking tie you to a bedpost, you know, and so on and so on. You know, they were just educating the youth, like, and in a way they elevated the game with this. Cause let's take it back. Cause '97, you know, Biggie died, Tupac died a year prior. Um, gangster rap was going kind of downhill a little bit. So they had to come up with this conscious album, and I feel like this album kind of spoke to the sign of the times, not only in hip hop, but like in the sign of the times in general, like with the inner cities and things of that nature. Also, one thing I loved about this whole album was how you hear more of You God and Master Killer, because while Master Killer he was in jail for the making of 36 Chambers. You didn't really get to hear him as much, and he came back. He came strong here, and he did his thing with this one. He did his thing with this one. While You Got on the other hand, if you minus Black Shampoo, you know he did his thing too. Stepped his game up, you know, and he's always one member that he always gets his shit. He always gets shit talked about, you know. Even I would sometimes be like, you gotta be slipping on this verse and shit, but when he comes correct, he comes correct. And two more things. While I did praise them for including more of You Got a Master Killer, I have to say that Ghostface and Inspector Deck, every song that they have done, either or is always the more superior of the track, which I love because Ghost and Deck are two of my favorite members from the Wu and stuff like that. Probably Ghostface is my favorite member in general. And the production, way ahead of its time, even for like '97. That's way ahead of its time for '97. I mean, he was doing Chipmunk Soul before Rockefeller. He was adding more strings to his the production. I kind of feel like it's this album that kind of opened the door for him to do Bobby Digital. An album I will do a review on that album one day. I'm gonna do a review on that. Yeah, but I want to get my hands on the album. That's what album I want to get my hands on to do it. And yeah, and to be honest, this might be the last time the Wu presented itself as a united front. And stay tuned for my review on the W one day. I will get more into that. But other than that, stay tuned for more stuff. Thank you for watching. Peace.